What's up? What's up? It's me, your boy Sean John, the Moving Biz CEO. I got some great news for everyone who's been asking about moving automation. Meaning what? Pretty much doing the same thing that I do. So I don't know if you know, but I'll let you in on what happened. I'll let you in on a little secret that just recently transpired. So from this day forward, Jumping Jack Movers is in business. But guess what? Little change happened. What's that change? Complete. Well, you know what? I'll tell you at the end of this video. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, and welcome to the channel. If you guys want to be in the masterclass, learn how to grow your business 10x, the link is going to be in the first comment below. Please jump in there ASAP and join us as we talk about growing your business. Now, I'm about to give you some real game. Whether or not you take this play and run with it is really up to you. But I'm telling you, everything that I'm teaching you, really, I can honestly say that nobody taught me because, and that's not bragging, because you know why? I made so many mistakes. I wish there was somebody who could have taught me. I wish there was a master class or some type of mentorship for movers some years ago whenever I started. And man, I lost so much money. I broke so much stuff. I lost friends. Man, I just had a terrible time starting up. And I think it's, and again, I'm not patting myself on the back, but anytime you can get coaching, anytime you can get someone to train you, teach you, and you can avoid making certain mistakes and go right to success, because coaching and mentorship is a shortcut to success. So I know in school they taught you it was a bad thing to take a shortcut. I'm telling you, in business, it's 100% a good thing. In fact, you should take as many shortcuts as you can. Hence the teaching, the education, me coming on here doing videos, filling your head up with good content that you actually got to go out and do and apply. I call it applicate. You have to go out and apply this stuff to your daily living, to your business, and turn your life around. So I don't know what you're looking for. Maybe you're in the business because you want a lot of money. That's fine. Me, I want the money, but more importantly, I want the freedom because I want to enjoy my life while I make money. And so that's what I'm going to do. By the way, somebody introduced me to the idea of maybe traveling and hosting some live classes. So if you're in a city and you have a moving business and you would like me to show up there and just host a training, drop your city and state. And that's potentially something I could be looking at very soon, maybe early next year. So what we're going to talk about is your competition. So, we're going to talk about competition, right? So again, not going to be a long video. I guess that's how you spell it. I don't know. But you guys know what I mean, right? So we're going to talk about your competition because in my training, in my VIP, we deal with a lot of movers that's having issues with their competition. And so I'm going to teach you 3 success strategies that can eliminate your competition without you having to fight or feel violated every day, right? So we're going to jump into it really quickly. So we're going to talk, first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about them, and then we're going to talk about what you can do to put yourself in the best position possible to be successful. And here's the best part. You don't have to compete with them. They're competing with you, yes, but you don't necessarily have to compete with them because there's a cheat sheet, right? So I'm going to give you an inside look at some of the things I talk about in my masterclass and my VIP. Here you go. They're going to compete with you on price, right? They're going to compete with you on service, right? They're going to compete with you on reviews. That's fine. That's what they're thinking. But you won't have to focus on that, right? So you'll get the shortcut, whether it's through me or someone else. You'll learn these things because again, we got quite a few students in the masterclass and VIP. So I'm not begging you to sign up. I don't really care. Life's gonna go on for me whether you sign up or not. I'm gonna help the guys and girls that are in there to learn. The question you need to be asking is, what do I want for myself and for my business? Because I'm where I want to be. Are you where you want to be? And so if the answer to that is no, then you may need a mentor, right? You're gonna need some coaching. And again, if you want me to come to your city, drop your city and state, I promise I'll consider it, right? So then the competition is going to focus on these things, right? They're going to focus on price. They're going to focus on service. They're going to focus on reviews. right? So everything that they do when they look at your business or the other businesses around them, and I don't want you to practice these things. Please don't do that, right? The competition is going to focus on their price. That's the number one thing. So they're going to think that if you're $150 an hour, if they come in at $75 an hour, they can beat you on price. But the problem with that is they're now targeting cheaper. They're targeting the wrong customer, which is a nightmare and a headache. You and I both know. So you don't want to come in at price. What you want to do, you don't want to beat them at price. You want to beat them in value, right? You want to beat them in value. So while they're saying, customer, we're this cheap, cheap, cheap. That's all they're saying is we're cheap, 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 cheap. That's all they're saying. Like the birds saying cheap, 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 cheap. I don't know, maybe it's chirp, but today it's cheap. The birds are saying cheap, 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 cheap all day, 6 o'clock in the morning, right? So they're focusing on price, which is just essentially telling the customer that they're cheap. You're going to focus on value, which is essentially telling the customer that you're not cheap and you're valuable, right? So if you're in the class, you know I teach you how to focus on 10x value over price, 10x VP, right? So apply that strategy here, apply 10x VP right here. This is where it goes. 10x VP right there. That's how you beat them, right there. They're going to focus on price. All they're saying is we're cheap. That's all they're saying. They're saying we're cheap, 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 cheap. Don't focus on price, focus on value. You're telling them you're valuable. You're 10 times more valuable than the price. That's where you want the attention to be, right? They're going to focus on service. I don't want you to focus on service. I want you to focus on experience. They're going to be saying, they're going to be talking about their service. They're going to be focusing on, hey, here's the service I provide. We wrap this, we do that, we give you, but we also got this fee for this, fee for that. By the way, fees and fleas are the same thing. They both make customers itch. Get fees out of your mouth. Don't ever say fee to a customer. Never, ever. If you want to know how to make money, still make the same money, that you may have a $50 fee and I'm telling you to stop saying fee. And then you're like, Sean, what do I do? If I can't say fee, how do I collect that $50? You need to be in the masterclass. You can still get the money without saying the word. Okay? Make sense? They're going to be focused on their service, service, service. Hey, we do this, we do that. We got great service, blah, blah, blah. I don't want you to compete on service. I want you to compete on experience. I want you to come in and say, hey, this is what life's going to be like when we solve your moving problem. This is what you'll be able to do when we solve your moving issue. Moving is a headache, it's stressful. Hey, Ms. Johnson, I understand. But think about a day from now, when after we come in and move everything, and all you have to do is kind of sit back, relax, have some lemonade, watch TV. So I want you to put that experience, that potential experience in their minds, right? Hey, I have a headache. Here's what's going to happen after you take 2 aspirin. All you're doing is solving their problem, and you're letting them know what life's going to be like after you resolve this moving issue that they're already stressed about. Hey, we're going to take this headache away. Talk to them about experience, how life's going to be, how your life's going to be, how easy and smooth life's going to be when we come in and service you. Right? And the last thing, they're going to focus on reviews. Hey, we're 5-star this, 5-star that. Everybody's got 5 stars. Everybody. Smart customers don't even trust the reviews anymore. I don't. You Google moving service here in Dallas, 50 companies show up on the first page, all of them 5 stars. How do you choose now? They're all 5 stars. I don't have time to read through every profile. How do I choose? So you're going to separate yourself using these 3 things: the value, the experience, and the last thing, you're not going to focus on reviews because you know it's a flawed industry. You're going to focus on this. Again, I'm not great at spelling, but if you can interpret that, that says reputation. So I don't want you to focus on reviews. I want you to focus on company reputation. Which sounds better? If I'm calling the customer and I'm saying, hey, yeah, I got 5-star reviews. The customer's going, bro, everybody's got 5-star reviews. But if I call and say, hey, let me talk about our reputation. Now that separates me from you because I got a history of having a good reputation. I got a history of satisfying customers. Right? I got a history of that, and you should have that somewhere in your script, right? So I got a reputation, and what does that mean? That means I'm turning my users or my movers, my customers into fans. You're just going to talk about reviews. That does not separate you from everybody. Everybody's got 5-star reviews, right? Anybody can get 5-star reviews, but everybody can't have the reputation that you have. So your reputation is going to set you apart. Sure, everybody's got 5-star reviews, but everybody doesn't have Miss Johnson on here pouring her heart out about, not about moving, about how well we took care of her dog while we moved her. See, think outside the box. Everybody's going to be saying, yeah, this company's great. They did a great job moving. You do things differently. You talk about what's valuable to the customer. Hey, listen, Miss Johnson, we moved this vanity. I know it was your mom's. If you don't mind, just please share a little bit about your experience online. That's all you got to do, and she knows what you're talking about because you just said, hey, the vanity. So we're not going to talk about the 5 stars. Everybody's got 5 stars. We need to separate ourselves. We're going to create a reputation. And we're going to turn our customers, Miss Johnson, into a fan of our business. Because now as a fan, Miss Johnson's going to talk about us, tell other people about us, promote us, pay whatever we ask, and then she's going to defend us. So if somebody introduces another company to a potential customer, Miss Johnson's going to step in and say, time out, here's where you need to go. You need to use Jumpin' Jack Movers because of what they did for me. And now she's a fan. She's speaking for you. She's representing your company without even getting paid. And so that's what you want to build, guys. Don't compete on price, compete on value. Don't compete on service, compete on experience. Don't compete on reviews, compete on reputation. That is how you win this game. Also, real quick, as promised, I promised at the end of this video I would say something cool. Here's what you don't know about our service. We're still in business, making a lot of money, but our business is completely automated now. That's right, we got rid of all the trucks, liquidated all the equipment. We don't have any of that. Don't have crews, don't have anything. Still in business, only have phone and customer service people. We got no crews, no trucks, no dolly, no equipment. We don't even touch one box and we still get paid. What's that called? Automation. So if you want to learn how to either grow your business, jump into Masterclass. If you want to learn how to have a fully automated business where you're no longer doing all the work, then also there's a Masterclass that's called the Moving CEO Masterclass, right? I might change the name to Automation, Moving Automation. That's probably a better name. But if you want to get the automation course, I'm going to put in the link below. It's going to have automation written by it. If you want to get into the Moving CEO Masterclass and just learn how to build and grow your business, I'm going to put that one down there also, and it's going to have Moving Masterclass. So automation or the Moving Masterclass is up to you, depends on what you want to accomplish. But now we offer both. That's the great news. Screenshot this. It's going to change your life. I got to go. See you on the next video. Peace.